Let's go, Alejandro. Let's go, Alejandro. Get her done. They don't even know. I don't even know. Sweep the leg.
His parents built him from the strongest corn since 1950 at Wow. He is part earth, part wind, part water. His fire is built from the lullabies he sings while he is picking his crops. I'm sure he has an accordion for lungs, a mariachi hidden in the roof of his mouth, because when he sings, I swear I can taste my childhood all over again. He plays hide and go seek with his best years, searching for the youth he has seemed to misplace somewhere in between dropping out in 3rd grade and picking up at half. He's a storyteller, and like the song says, tiene historias sin tiempo. He has stories without time. He is an hourglass with alcohol bottles for sand. His liver hasn't wanted to go on strike for quite some time now, but I think his taste buds haven't will train on union busting. He is Budweiser's poster child. He drinks to forget. He just has to learn a better way to deal with pain. But then again, how many of us have? His fingers are more familiar with beer cans than with his wife's own face. He has mountains for hands. Wow. Intimidating, filled with faults, but the calluses remind me that healing may not always look pretty, but eventually it happens. It's a journey. There's always the better part. His face looks like a drought season, but I know that somewhere in his heart he has kept reservoirs of tears, because he is the man. He's supposed to hold it in. He has a cornstalk for a spine. Delicate, feeble, yet firm. See, people always like to give credits to backs for holding up weight, but there's a reason why he limps despite all the blows. His legs are the reason why he is still standing. He is a walking anthology of poems. Walks like he is talking to time, reminiscing about rural Mexican streets, about hills, rivers, volcanoes, dust. He has 6+ decades of survival, knows more profanity than compliments. He may not be the most loving person, but I have yet to meet a man who can grow flowers as beautiful as his. I remember the first time I met my stepfather. It was cold. I was scared. See, it was the first time I had seen snow. The blue mechanic jacket was on his left chest. He smelled like he just left in the kitchen. He also smelled like booze and cigarettes. He claims me as a son without even stuttering. I still have problems calling him dad. It's not that I'm ungrateful, it's just that some days it's really hard to reconcile with the past, but his 60+ birthdays remind me that there's always room for change. So this poem could have been about the abuse, about the broken promises, the bruised cheeks, the mentoring conferences, the school concerts you will never get to see, but like him, I am working on changing and seeing the best in people despite the best. So have you ever seen a man pretending to talk to time? If he passes his limp but just needing rest, if he tries to tell you a story, if he shows you his palms and you see mountains and rivers, please tell him that even though some days it's harder than others, please tell him that I, his son, I still mention him in my prayers.